The vastness of space, an endless sea of stars and galaxies, beckoning humanity to explore its mysteries. But behind the allure of space travel lies a shadowy reality, a history marked by disasters and near misses that almost brought our greatest ambitions crashing down. Curious to see just how close we've come to catastrophe? Stay with me as we journey into the dark side of space exploration. Our story begins on January 27, 1967, with the Apollo 1 mission. NASA was riding high on the dream of landing a man on the moon. But during a pre-flight test, tragedy struck. A cabin fire ignited inside the command module, trapping and ultimately killing astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger B. Chaffee. The fire spread in seconds, fueled by the pure oxygen environment inside the spacecraft. The tragedy of Apollo 1 was a harsh wake-up call, leading to significant design changes in the Apollo program. But the loss of those 3 lives remains a somber reminder of the dangers of space exploration. Fast forward to January 28, 1986. The Space Shuttle Challenger was set to become the first spacecraft to carry a civilian teacher named Krista McAuliffe into space. Millions of people, including school children across America, watched in anticipation. But just 73 seconds after liftoff, Challenger disintegrated in a catastrophic explosion, killing all 7 crew members on board. The cause? A faulty O-ring seal in one of the solid rocket boosters, which failed in the cold weather conditions that morning. The Challenger disaster not only shocked the nation, but also led to a 2.5-year hiatus in the shuttle program, as NASA reevaluated its safety protocols. 17 years later, on February 1, 2003, another tragedy struck NASA. The Space Shuttle Columbia was returning from a successful mission when it disintegrated upon re-entry, killing all 7 astronauts. The culprit was a piece of foam insulation that had broken off during launch, damaging the shuttle's thermal protection system. Unbeknownst to the crew, the damage made it impossible for Columbia to survive the heat of re-entry. This disaster led to the suspension of shuttle flights once again and raised serious concerns about the aging fleet's safety. Not all disasters end in tragedy. On April 11, 1970, Apollo 13 lifted off with the goal of landing on the moon. But just 2 days into the mission, an oxygen tank exploded, crippling the spacecraft. With their lives hanging by a thread, the crew and NASA's ground control worked together to devise a way to bring the astronauts home safely. The mission, famously described as a successful failure, demonstrated the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. While the astronauts never reached the moon, their safe return was nothing short of a miracle. For every well-known disaster, there are countless near misses that could have ended in catastrophe. Take the Gemini 8 mission in 1966, for example. Astronauts Neil Armstrong and David Scott were conducting the first-ever docking of 2 spacecraft when a thruster malfunction sent their craft into an uncontrollable spine. Quick thinking and expert piloting by Armstrong saved their lives, but the incident highlighted the razor-thin margin between success and disaster in space. Another close call occurred during the 1997 mission of the Russian space station Mir. A collision with a supply ship caused a depressurization that could have resulted in the crew's demise. Mir's history is dotted with similar incidents, showcasing the constant dangers that astronauts face, even in the relative safety of Earth's orbit. If you found this exploration into the dark side of space fascinating, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You'll never miss out on our deep dives into the mysteries of the universe and the stories that shaped our journey into space. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.